WPSP. We Pick Sports. It's the We Pick Sports podcast. You're now tuning in to WPSP, the We Pick Sports podcast.
Thanks for tuning in to WPSP. I'm Chris Miller, a.k.a. BillSkateboard.
It's your guy, Aaron.
And I'd consider this probably the official start of Season 2. I guess we'll do seasons. Football's over. The Super Bowl happened, so no more football till, I don't know, the draft. Maybe we'll mention it. Who knows?
Probably draft.
Probably the draft.
We're definitely going to be talking about the
about
Bills and the
Yeah.
draft. And free agency, I'm sure we'll talk about and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll figure that out as the time comes.
There'll be some football trickling in.
Yeah,
but,
just here and there.
Yeah. Now we're switching gears and we're getting into the fights. And we're going to be talking about UFC 298 today. That's coming up this Saturday, the 17th of February. So I guess we'll just get right into it. Start with the main card. We'll start at the bottom and go up like we normally do. So first fight we got on here, and there's a lot of good fights on this card. This is a really good looking card.
I like it.
The first fight we got 11-2, one no contest. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. He's number 15 ranked.
Yeah.
Which weight class was this?
This is middleweight.
Middleweight.
Because that Kopylov guy called out Strickland last time, and he wasn't even ranked.
Oh shit.
So people are like, you can't call out Sean Strickland when you're not even ranked. He did have a sick performance, but you can't call out Sean Strickland when you're not ranked.
Yeah, wait till you get at least 15.
You got to get in the top fucking five.
Yeah,
like,
you're going against the champ. Yeah.
You can't just call him out. Like.
But yeah, that's who Hernandez is going against is Roman Kopylov. He's 12-2-0 in the for his career. Mm-hmm. So both of these guys kind of had similar careers in the MMA. Mm-hmm. They both started out with some early success, and then I think their first two fights for both of them, they had 2 UFC losses.
Yeah, I think they both got beat up a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
And then they both been on a 4-fight win streak in the UFC, but one's more of a striker, one's more of a jiu-jitsu guy.
Yep.
What do I got here? But yeah, so they have similar backgrounds. I can see this going either way.
Mm-hmm.
The odds kind of say
it's
the same.
It's a toss-up, I feel like.
Yeah, but I'm going to ride with the Russian, getting the dub. Split decision. Going with Kopylov. Yeah.
All right, yeah, so a lot of experts really are high on Anthony Hernandez. I am too, but Kopylov is sick too. If he can keep it on their feet, he could very well finish Anthony Hernandez. But Fluffy Hernandez, he's a beast. I mean, he's pretty well, like, overall, pretty good. I don't think he's as good on the feet as Roman Kopylov, but he could finish him on the feet. Everyone can. I don't think that's like going to hold him back at all. But his game plan is definitely to take him down and work it on the ground. Kopylov has all the highlights you could have. If you haven't seen him yet, look up some highlights on him. He's sick. He's got crazy kicks, crazy striking. He really does some pretty sick stuff. But then this is a big test for Kopylov. He hasn't fought anyone like Hernandez, before they came in the UFC, he fought and he beat Brendan Allen. Brendan Allen's like a top fucking 9-8 fighter. Like, he's a beast. Like, Brendan Allen's on like a huge winning streak. And he beat Brendan Allen in, I think it was LFA. He beat Adolfo Vieira, Josh Friend, Marc-Andre Barrio, who's a beast, and even Edmund Shabaez.
That was Hernandez? Because he started in Global Knockout, and then he did a championship in LFA. He won a championship in LFA.
He's a beast. He has some serious wins, like Edmund Shabazian or whatever. He was a serious prospect, and he beat him up pretty good, I'm pretty sure. His last loss was in 2020, so I really like Hernandez here. I mean, Kopylov, like I was saying earlier, super exciting, but he hasn't had any competition just like him. He did beat Josh Friend. That's one of their
that was the only one I saw
people.
that I was like, all right, I know that name. Yeah. They both fought him.
I think they both finished him.
They both beat him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if
because I didn't
think
know
Hernandez finished Friend too. He might have done it jiu-jitsu wise.
Yeah, one might have been submission, one knockout.
Yeah, no, just a decision. But yeah, Kopylov did beat his ass, but that was a while back.
Because that's what I was looking at was the fight history of like the last 4 they've each fought, but I didn't really know the names. But the records of the last 4 they've each fought are like 1-3 for all of them, so they're all at least record wise.
Yeah,
name wise.
I think this is a good fight. Yeah, I'm excited for this fight. I don't know how it's gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with Anthony Hernandez though, because America, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I was borderline. I just had to be the other guy, devil's advocate.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Next fight up is another really good fight. It's a bantamweight fight. It's between 16-4 Merab. He's the number 2 ranked in this division. And then we got Henry Cejudo, Triple C.
Yeah.
He's ranked number 3. He's coming back. He last fought in 2023, which was his comeback from retirement after a 3-year hiatus.
Yeah.
That one was split decision.
Yeah, split decision, close fight.
Because he went against the champ.
Yeah, Aljo.
Right into it.
It was a good fight. No tune-up fight at all for him. He just went straight into the fire.
Yeah.
So his tune-up fight for Merab, I guess, was Aljo, the champ. So, yeah.
Yeah,
so.
and then because he was supposed to fight someone else, and he injured his shoulder, so then he took that off. He switched up camp, so I'm wondering if that will help him a little bit this time. But
we'll
it's
see.
Cejudo, so we'll see.
Henry, Triple C.
There are rumblings that he might retire though. If
Yeah,
he
said he was retiring if he loses, so we'll see.
I don't think that'll be happen because he's gonna win this fight by a unanimous decision.
Okay.
So I'm rolling with Henry on this one.
Triple C, that's my guy. He's coming off an extremely close split decision loss to Aljo. He's serious, but Aljo's little brother, Merab Dawalishvili.
Oh, because they won't fight each other.
Yeah, they wouldn't fight each other.
Yeah.
So you don't know who's better. So this will be a good test. I hope Henry's head's fully in it. You're always scared when somebody has a retirement fight, but Demetrius Johnson just had a retirement fight, allegedly. He hasn't said it yet, and he won pretty dominantly. So hopefully Henry can get it done. I don't think he's as good as he was, because
I mean, he's 37 now.
Yeah, when he retired, he was picking people apart. Like, his wins are up there against anybody. Like, he has wins over Dominic Cruz, the arguably GOAT of the bantamweights. Like, Dominic Cruz wasn't that old. He beat Dominic Cruz. He finished him. He finished Marlon Moraes, TJ Dillashaw, Demetrius Johnson, one of the alleged GOATs in UFC MMA history. Yep, and he even beat Bellator's champion right now, Sergio Pettis. Sergio Pettis is Anthony Pettis' little brother.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, he's a beast. Sergio's a beast. He could come right back and be a contender. I think Sergio could be if he came back to the UFC, but hey, he's making hella money out there. And
do what you gotta do.
PFL now that they bought.
Do it in Ngannou style.
Yeah. I like Merab, but I just cannot. I love me some Henry.
Yeah.
He's got the whole persona, but like deep down, he's a really just good person. His story was sick listening to on that.
That podcast was sick.
Yeah, Wrestling Changed My Life podcast. Yeah. He does great stuff. I think his name's like Ryan Warner, but I could be wrong.
Because that was like an 8-episode thing.
Yeah, he's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, he also has wins over Marlon Moraes, which was pretty good. That was I think it was after Marlon, because after Henry beat him, dude, Marlon fell off a cliff.
Oh, shit.
Like, he just started getting murked. But before Henry fought him, Marlon was that guy. He was finishing everyone. Like, he looked so sick. Merab did beat old man Jose Aldo, but that was old Jose Aldo. And
I saw that.
He made a Jose Aldo fight boring. But what he did to Piotr Jan, that was
because that one happened
crazy.
Recently.
Yeah, he just fought Piotr Jan, but that was after Piotr lost to Aljo, Sugar Sean, so that's 2 losses. He's probably ticked off, and then this crazy freaking Georgian comes flying and it takes like 150 shots out of him. So hopefully Triple C's takedown defense and takedown offense can just slow down all the, because a lot of times when 2 grapplers fight, it ends up being a striking fight, and Merab cannot do that, because if Merab does that, Henry's going to pick him apart. I think Henry's pretty nice on his feet. Like, Henry goes in there, he tries to finish people. Merab's more of like a Kobe, like tink, 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 tink. Yeah. And I think Henry has the pace to keep up with that, but I think Henry has more power. So I like Henry, Triple C, to take this. I think he might get a finish in the first or second.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I think he's going to catch him, because Triple C is a man, dude. He's that dude. Like, I think he might be the combat GOAT. Like, what he did, like, in wrestling, and now coming and becoming a double champ the way he did, like, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Like, nobody does that. So, yeah, Triple C. Put some respect on my guy's name.
I hope it's a first-round knockout.
Me
That'd
too.
make this card sick.
This is a definite homer pick, so fuck around. Triple C, my guy.
Let's fucking roll. After that, we're rolling into our
This
third.
is a banger fight, dude.
Yeah.
Might be the fight of the night.
It could be.
Because these two do not like each other.
I either have this one or the main card.
Yeah,
My fight
Ilya versus because I think that's probably gonna finish too.
But yeah, this fight is going to be sick. It's a welterweight, 15-5. Jeff Hands of Steel Neal, ranked number 8,
steel, man.
going against the up and coming Ian, the future Gary, ranked number 10 right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jeff kind of started off his career with like a variety of wins. He was on a hot streak in the UFC, but he's lost 3 of the past 5 fights.
Yeah, he just got choked the fuck out by
Shavkat. Yeah.
That was nasty.
He was submitted late in the round, I think. Was that the third round?
Right at the end, third round, the end of the fight, 4:17.
That one got fight of the night.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Jeff was overweight too, I think they said.
Okay, so yeah, he has not been...
But he had the 2 wins before that.
Yeah, Mike Perry, Nico Price.
Oh,
he
shit.
did beat Bilal.
Oh, Bilal.
Bilal,
man.
El Bilal.
Yeah.
Frank Camacho. Wow, Frank Camacho. What's a name?
Yeah.
Frank the Crank.
Frank the Crank. Frank the fucking Crank.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really changing up my pick on that completely.
This
All right,
one?
Carry on.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, but then you got
That just
Ian.
solidified my pick.
You got Ian Gary. He's undefeated. He's got mostly KOs, a couple of unanimous decisions, and 1 submission way back in the day. But I think Ian Gary is indeed the future.
26 years old.
Yeah, so I think, and I got the fucking Paddy's Pub.
Yeah,
on today, so
all
we're
right.
repping some Ireland.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe it's the future McGregor. We'll see. Fucking, but yeah, I think he's the future, potentially a future champ. Maybe we'll see. But for
If he can get his personal life figured out.
yeah, I see what he's doing with his ex-husband's wife, whatever.
He just can't be having anything like the media disputes stuff like.
Yeah.
He just needs to focus on getting better.
Keep his mentals.
Yeah,
But yeah,
because he's got all the potential in the world.
I think this could go all 3 rounds.
Yeah.
But for excitement's sake, I'm gonna say Gary knocks him out in the second.
Yeah.
That's what I'm rolling with.
So before I started really looking into this, I thought, man, Ian Gary got freaking tagged by Kenan Song, like almost finished. But I think that was a learning experience for Ian Gary. What he just did to Neil Magny was absolutely insane. And even the head kick knockout of Daniel Rodriguez was on a killer streak. Like, he was taking people out, and Ian Gary made it look easy. Like, his last 2 fights after he almost got freaking knocked out by Kenan Song, dude, after he got clipped and then he started really pouring it on. He just was a little bit more safer too. Like,
yeah,
he wasn't being as like brazen or however the heck you say that. But he was really
kind of being more technical about it.
Yeah, just more machine-like, bang, bang, bang.
Rather than like early McGregor shit.
Yeah, he just really was murking him. And then he did the same thing to Daniel Rodriguez and Neil Magny. Jeff Neal, dude, if he tags him like Kenan Song caught him, Ian Gary will go out.
Hands of steel.
So, yeah, I mean, but it's been a while since Jeff has really knocked somebody out.
What were those 2 wins before the shot?
I mean, I guess he did knock out Vicente Luque, duh. But that's older Vicente. I mean, no, Vicente Luque's nasty right now.
What round was it?
It was the 3rd round. I'm not going to disrespect Vicente Luque like that. That was a good win. He could definitely win. I think Ian Gary's going to be a beast. Hopefully, I just hope he comes in with a clear mindset, and like, because he's got a lot of personal, like, everybody's smearing him stuff, so hopefully he comes in and does well.
Yeah,
we'll see. I like Ian Gary. Mindset. Hopefully he can just figure out his whole personality, because he's all over the place.
And that's kind of one of the keys.
I got Ian Gary by finishing the first.
Word. I hope it goes that way.
Late, like 3 minutes in.
Yeah, so
I think it'll be like kind of competitive, like good. Jeff will be swinging, but Ian Gary will come in and just catch him a little bit, and then an onslaught, and then
then they'll call it.
Yeah,
have Herb Dean go in there.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. But who knows? It's the UFC, and
who knows?
Shit's wild. It's really been crazy lately.
Yeah,
the amount of upsets and shit is just crazy. So
that's the interesting thing about the UFC, though, is figuring out your personality. Like,
kind
of like
he's got to figure it
had
out.
To do that to get better fights, and you got to figure out if you're gonna be the bad guy, the good guy.
He's got to. Yeah,
like Tui's got his thing
because he was talking so much trash, and then people started talking about him, and then he tried to play. Now he's playing victim and stuff. Like, you can't.
Yeah, pick a lane.
You got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, Yeah.
The entertainment side of it.
Yeah.
Can't just fight, apparently.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But being all outspoken has gotten him to where he's at. So.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever works. Now
He's a
we're
beast.
Now we're heading into the co-main.
Oh, this is a beast.
Yeah,
fight
this
right
is
here.
a sick
this is
fight.
A beastly fight like this.
It's a middleweight fight. We got 25-7 Bobby Knuckles, Robert Whitaker.
Yep.
He's ranked number 3 right now. And then he's going up against Paulo the Eraser Costa. He's ranked number 6 right now. Fucking Paulo can fucking throw some fucking hammers.
Yeah.
He's a funny dude.
Yeah, he's hilarious. He's such a funny guy on social media and whatnot. But
fucking Bobby Knuckles is Bobby Knuckles.
Bobby
He's
Knuckles
a tough motherfucker.
He's awesome. I am so torn on this pick.
Yeah, most of these fights I've been kind of torn on.
Yeah, it's a great card.
I was looking at their past 3 fights, though, and it's interesting. They've kind of faced like the same thing. So Whitaker, he's been through the ringer. He had to go through a unanimous decision
Dude,
loss
that fight
to
with Izzy
Adesanya.
was close.
And then Say went unanimous
It was
on that
close.
split.
Yeah, I could have seen. So I mean, it was close, but I guess I'd have to rewatch it again.
Yeah, I'd have to too.
I haven't seen it in a while. I just remember seeing it, and I was like, man, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, that was close. Like, but Izzy got the dub there.
Yeah, so he lost to Izzy there. Then he got a win against the Orc Vittori, and then most recently he had that knockout loss to DDP in the second round.
He said he was hurt, like a broken foot or a broken hand or something, but I don't know.
Who knows?
You got fucking slept.
Yeah.
Was sad.
And then Costa kind of had a similar thing. He had
he got murked.
What do you
by
have?
Izzy.
Yeah, he had, or I put slightly less impressive 3-fight history.
Yeah.
He KO
He fights a whole
lost
bunch
to
of
Izzy.
old people. He really does.
Then decision lost to Vittori. He lost to the Orc.
Yeah, Orc's
And then
good.
he won against Luke Rockhold, which I don't really know him, but
Luke Rockhold was former champ.
oh shit.
Nah, he's good, but he started getting fucking smacked. Luke did. This was old Luke Rockhold. But yeah, he was a beast back in the day. He did get knocked out with spinning heel kick by Vitor in his first UFC fight. Because this was when he was a Strikeforce champ. He was undefeated in Strike. No, he lost once, but in Strikeforce he was killing everybody.
Oh, I'm
Tim
thinking
Kennedy, Keith Jardine, Ronaldo Souza. And he got knocked out his first fight against, like, I think it was like TRT Vitor Belfort, like big ripped guy. He did choke out Michael Bisping. He choked out Lyoto Machida, and then he TKO'd Chris Weidman to become champ.
Oh shit.
Yep. But then he got knocked out by Michael Bisping.
Fucking I always
And that
mix
was the
up
end of it.
Belfort with Overeem, because is Overeem the steroids guy?
Both
Both of them. Okay,
Yeah.
that's probably why I mix
Yeah.
them up. Both
Dude.
steroids guys.
Vitor Belfort. You gotta see Vitor Belfort. TRT.
'Cause I think I've seen this guy.
Vitor Belfort. I guess it's not as crazy as you think, but like that was at like 205.
Oh, when he was juicing.
Yeah, he was crazy. You should have seen him.
Fucking Overeem is fucking
Overeem
insane,
was
man.
crazy.
But yeah, so Costa definitely had like a less impressive past 3 fights.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of taking that to calculate who I think is going to win. I could see this going either way, either by a lucky knockout by Costa, like getting a straight punch to Bobby, or a decision in favor of Whitaker. But I think Whitaker's going to win this by decision and get back on track for a 5th career title fight. Because he's currently, 2-2 in the title fights. Won it twice, lost it twice.
He's a beast. I like Robert Whitaker a lot. I don't know what's going to happen in this fight. I don't know what Paulo will look like. I haven't seen him fight in quite some time. But I don't know. I'm excited to see it. I really like Paulo. He's so funny. I think I'm going to go with Paulo just for vibe reasons, because he's so funny and I like him. But I think Robbie might be too much for him. Paulo does just fight a whole bunch of old people, like literally a whole bunch of old people. So I don't know what to expect.
It's a toss-up.
But I'll go with Paulo Costa. He's going to get a finish in the second.
Word up.
Because knockouts are cool.
So whoever wins this, would they fight DDP next, or just DDP?
I'd imagine if
fight?
Paulo wins, he might, unless Izzy comes back.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder what Izzy's going to do.
Unless they do like a Paulo Strickland title #1 contender fight, they could do or something like that.
And then whoever wins that gets the
fights
DDP
against DDP.
fight. Yeah.
But then again, you got to be scared that Izzy says, "Hey, I want back."
Yeah.
And Izzy gets that fight. I mean, what he did was just crazy to everyone. He's already beat Robbie twice, and Paulo finished him quick and teabagged him. He teabagged him after he finished him. From behind.
Izzy, man.
Have you seen it?
I probably have. Forgot about it.
You have to look it up. You have to look it up. Look it up, guys. Look it up. But yeah, just gets exciting fight.
Yeah. Fucking. Oh yeah, because Izzy DDP. That's what we were talking about back in UFC 290 when DDP beat Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we are, fucking main card featherweight bout against 26-3 Alexander Volkanovski, and he's going against this up and coming 14-0 Ilya Topuria.
Yep,
Topuria. Yeah, so that's the #3 ranked going against the champ. Yeah, and so this will be Volk's 6th title defense.
He's a beast.
Yeah. And his past 2 losses were just to Islam going up a weight class. So the one was a close split decision.
Did you see that he was like drinking the whole before the? He was like, I was drinking every day before the second Islam fight. Like I don't know what I was thinking.
Wait, after the John
fight.
Jones?
Yeah, he was just partying.
What the fuck?
And then they called him. And were like, "Yo, you want to fight?" And he was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll fight!" Like, but he wasn't like training at all before, and it was like 11 days.
Jesus Christ!
Did you see how chubby he was? I remember saying, I was like, "Oh man, he looks chubby."
No wonder he got
I was like, dude, because I was like, Volk. I've never seen Volk that he was a chubby boy. Like, I was like, man, because usually he's like,
yeah.
So I'm sure he's gonna look good. I think he'll be more prepared, and I think he's got a lot to prove right now.
Yeah.
I think he's got a real chip on his shoulder. Because this kid, he's coming in, he's taking his belt, he's touching his belt. Like, this is some serious heat.
Yeah, this kid pisses me off.
I know Volk's not saying anything, but you gotta know, dude. He's like, yo, deep down,
he's
like,
ruminating, man.
Dude, he's talking to his people too. I'm sure he's like, I'm this kid up. Like, I'm sure he's got to. There's no way he isn't, because this guy's an alpha killer, like killer.
Yeah.
What he's done to Max, like Max kills everyone else. Like,
yeah, because Max is still #1.
And Alexander just owns him, 3-0. Like,
yeah. But yeah, fucking. Yeah, I was wondering if that KO was going to impact him or not in this fight. But now hearing that he's partying before, it puts less weight.
He wasn't
to it for
He
me.
wasn't ready. Like,
yeah. So I think he'll be way more fight ready, like you said. But
you got to be careful now, because after you get knocked out, sometimes that button.
That's what I was wondering, because like you can be knocked out quicker after that first one.
I don't know if there's any actual data, but it seems like it.
I bet your brain's like, oh wait, that got us out of that situation.
Yeah, so I stopped taking trauma. Like,
I'm gonna just stop it even earlier.
Getting hit by a ripped person.
Just gotta shut it off
consecutively in the
there
brain. Just ding, 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 ding.
But yeah, I had it down. Volk, I think Volk's gonna win, and he's gonna get it by a split decision.
Split decision, all right.
But if I'm being honest, I'd prefer him to knock out Topuria in maybe the 3rd round or something.
Yeah, give me something cool. Yeah, like 1-1.
Yeah.
Like somebody started strong, and then the next person
like,
rallied back.
I want
and
it to
see
be
how
a
it goes.
Brutal knockout.
I want it to be.
I want this guy. To
I would love to watch
the
him get slapped.
Like, even like a Colby like broken jaw kind of thing.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Because this guy ticks me off.
But I guess if Ilya wins, dude, he's gonna look pretty sick.
That's gonna be a sick division.
He's gonna look really cool. But I don't like that he's saying he's not gonna fight Max and not gonna fight these people. Like, I need new contenders, dude. You haven't fought any of the contenders.
Yeah. And those are your best contenders. There's a reason they're there.
Like, you haven't fought anybody of them. Any of them. Like, fight Max. That's the fight to do if you beat Volk. Unless they do a rematch, which I can see.
Yeah.
Volk. I feel like Volk probably deserves a rematch,
Especially being there so long and defending it.
because I know he lost, but all those losses aren't in this weight class.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So all three of them aren't in this?
Well,
The two are
before
against
wasn't
Islam.
even in the UFC, right?
Because that was way
that was
back
a
in the
long
day.
time ago. I don't think
Yeah.
he's ever lost at one.
That was the only other time he's
145.
been knocked out. He's only been knocked out
I don't think he's ever
twice.
lost at 145.
And that was 2013.
Yeah,
that other
2013.
one. So that's
It's a long time ago.
decade and change.
And that Islam first fight, dude, and that
That
was
was
only
close.
a year ago. It was only a year ago.
Yeah.
Literally February 11th. The first fight,
Oh, shit.
yeah, that was only a year ago. People forget what that fight looked like, because Islam, everybody was saying he was the best pound for pound. Like,
Volk gassed him out.
Volk
Yeah.
beat him up a little bit at the end of the fight. Like, and he was up a weight class.
Because that might have been the one where if it was 6 rounds, Volk might have gotten
I think so. Like, Volk was on top of him, beating him up at
Or
the end
if
of the
they
fight.
had one rules. Is it they're the ones that...
Yeah, one judges the end
Momentum.
of the fight more heavily.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Islam did win, I guess, and then he knocked him the
I
frick
think
out.
Islam should drink a bunch of beers.
Ilya's a
before
beast,
fight.
dude. This is gonna be a banger of a fight. I think it's gonna be a finish either way. I think
hope so.
in rounds 1 through 3, I think somebody's gonna get hit, because both of these guys are just so powerful at this weight class. They're a mirror of each other. Like,
Yeah.
I just think Volk's gonna let people know I'm one of the goats. Like, because if he gets another win, if like he beats Ilya too, like that's gonna look so
It's
good.
indisputable. He's got...
Like 145 goat for sure. Like,
Because I saw Islam's on the pound for pound right now.
yeah, it
but-
makes sense. What do you?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But still, goat
I'm going to
status.
I'm going Volkanovski round 3 finish too. Not
Word.
2, but yeah, round 3 finish.
That's what I'm hoping
Yeah.
for. I might even borderline change.
I think
it.
I'm
We'll
gonna go
see
with that, just
with
'cause
verdict.
Let's go. I like finishes.
Yeah, we need some more because it's been a while.
It's
since
been a boring cards,
These
man.
cards
These cards have been awful lately.
dry
The past
and
weeks have
disappointing.
sucked. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Like, we need some finishes.
I wish we didn't even stay up for that fucking Colby
Oh
one. I
my
was like, oh my
gosh.
god,
That was such a
It's
boring
brutal.
fight.
There's a lot of fights that went the whole distance.
It's just like, give me some bangers. And I think we'll get this card. It'll be the card of the
Yeah.
year so far, for sure.
I'd say so because that's what we'll
Yeah,
have
prelims.
to figure out.
Yeah, prelims are pretty good too.
You want to just restart our top 5?
Top 5, yeah.
All right, so because I don't even remember. All
I
I
don't
remember
remember. We'll have
is
to look.
290 and O'Malley.
Yeah, I'll
maybe
have
if I
to
go
look
back
at
and
the
watch
fight
them.
cards.
Maybe we can start at 290.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But that's a later
Yeah.
problem. But yeah, what are the prelims looking like?
Prelims, I really like Oban Elliott versus Val Woodburn.
Al Woodburn, I remember that one.
Yeah, he just got finished pretty good by Bo Nickel.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, it was quick. Ting, ting, dunk, boom,
Oh,
boom,
was
on
it
the ground.
The 13-second one?
He was like, ping,
That was
ping.
Oh, that was UFC 290. Yeah, because there was like or 30 seconds. There's like 330. Robbie Lawler was on that
Yeah,
one. too.
Robbie Lawler
He had the
finished
same
Nico
knockout.
Price.
Yeah.
That was sick. That was a crazy card. But yeah, he's 26 years old, coming from the best league over in the Europe scene. It's Cage Warriors. He had a hard fought, like majority decision in the Dana White Contender Series. It was close, but I just don't think Val is ready for the UFC. I don't really even know the organization he came from. I'm not too familiar with small ones, but I've never heard of that one. And what Bo Nickel made him look slow, and Bo Nickel's a 185er and he's a 170er. When you go up, you're supposed to be like quicker.
Quick. Oh, shit.
And Bo was like in and out so quick, and he couldn't keep up. So that's scary.
don't
So I
think he
think
even touched
Oban,
him.
yeah, Oban, I think he'll finish him in the first 2 rounds. And then Danny Barlow versus John Quinlan. Don't have much. I just see Danny Barlow finished a guy really quick on Dana White Contender Series. I believe I watched it. Don't remember. But he's 7-0, and he's going against a 6-1 guy. I hope just to see a finish there.
Yeah.
Either or. Hopefully Danny Barlow just get an 8-0 guy. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And then this is the WPSP banger watch. Ming Yang Zhang, I don't know, versus Brenson Hibiero. Zhang has went to 1 decision in 22 fights. He has 9 first-round knockouts in a row. And this Hibiero has had 1 decision in 20 fights. So that's 2 decisions in 42 total fights
So there should
between
be
these two.
excitement.
So yeah, I would bet the under. This will be a first round finish, I'm sure. So yeah, that'll be cool. And then Rinya Nakamura's fighting. He's 8-0. He's a beast wrestler from Japan. Really good. I really like him as a prospect. He's going against Carlos Vera, 11-3. Vera's pretty good. Hasn't fought anybody serious yet, so I think they're trying to feed Vera to Rinya Nakamura to get another Japanese star, because it's been a while since we've had a Japanese.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what happened to Tatsuro?
Tatsuro Tai's still a beast.
Okay.
He's still doing work.
Still in the UFC?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still doing work. Yeah, don't worry.
Because he was up and coming.
He's a beast.
UFC
Yeah, he's a beast. He's still doing work. But I like Rinya Nakamura here too, so I think he'll get either a decision or a finish, obviously. And then Justin Tafa was supposed to fight Marcos Rogerio de Lima, but he got hurt, so his little brother Junior Tafa is stepping in. I don't know his record right now off the top of my head, but it's a pretty good record. I'm going to go with Junior Tafa just because... Tafa, bro.
Is that a heavyweight?
Yeah, heavyweight. De Lima just got murdered by Derek Lewis.
That's
that
it.
knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he could very well take the cake here. He's a serious veteran, a good fighter. I hope it's just a quick finish by Junior this time. And then finally, Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Lemos. Amanda Lemos just fought for the title not too long ago against Zhang Wei Li. Got kind of beat up pretty good, and Dern just got murdered by Jessica Andrade. But Dern said that she's changed up her mentality for fights. She's going to be more like a Habib-like fighter, which she needs to do. She can't stand and bang with these people. She's not a striker. She's a jiu-jitsu person like that, so she's going to really just take it to the ground. So I think if she does that, she should maybe finish her
and lay off the beers before the fight. I heard that's going on.
I don't. Yeah, but if she can't get it to the ground, she's done, and that's about all we got for the main card. I think this should be a good card. I'm excited.
This will be competitive. I think with UFC 290. I think from my recent memory is still top in my brain. The O'Malley fight was really good.
Junior Tafa's 5-1.
Oh, word. So he's been doing decent.
He lost to Usman not too long ago. Just getting taken down over and over again.
Yeah, that's what he does.
So if that's what Marcos Rogerio decides to do, Junior will lose.
We'll see what happens.
I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah. He knocked out Parker Porter.
I forgot. Oh, yeah, because that's who they both top.
I was like, oh, no, not Parker
that's
Porter.
Who I picked Parker Porter that fight.
Yeah, he got knocked out in 1 minute and 6 seconds by Justin Tafa. And then he got knocked out in 1 minute and 24 seconds by Junior Tafa.
God damn it.
Yeah.
He's got me pissed.
Yeah, that would
Did he fight them consecutively?
No, he had one person in between, and he knocked that guy out in 2 minutes, Braxton Smith.
Or at least he had
the beautiful monster. He just got finished, and then he called it quits. He was murdering people, though. So he got finished his first fight in the first round. Every single fight this guy's had is in the first round. Is over. The beautiful monster, Braxton Smith.
What happens when you're
come back, Braxton Smith.
Yeah,
we want to watch you fight.
Yeah. Rematch with Parker Porter.
Yeah, go get your shit against Parker Porter.
You can fight the Tafa brothers.
Nah, if you lost to Parker Porter, you might as well just...
Yeah.
Maybe fight if you have more fights in your contract just to get some money.
Yeah.
It's like, what, $40,000 a fight?
Yeah, it's worth it.
I guess just do it.
Yeah.
Braxton do it, Smith.
Bro. Yeah, do it.
I believe in you.
It's a WPSP
we believe in you, Braxton
original.
Smith.
Yeah, we do. WPSP belief.
Yeah, hashtag Braxton Smith.
Hashtag yeah.
Nah, I won't.
Yeah, but it's probably all we got for this. Like we've said on the other UFC podcast, we'll put our verdict things up there because we'll be popping those in during the fight. So if you want to follow along, that'll be there.
One more thing, Buffalo Sabres, you are awful, and I hate you.
How are they doing?
They're not doing well. They won 7-0, and then they lost 4-0, and now I am just. We need to figure something out. It's just brutal. What do we gotta do to make it to the playoffs? It's just unbelievable. I just don't understand why this has to happen. Figure it out, guys. What are we doing? Like, God, Buffalo Sabres. That's all I got.
Where are they in the season? When's hockey start?
I think we're pretty far into it. I can't even tell you. I stopped watching because they just pissed me off. It's just not worth it. Oh, no. Tiger Woods withdraws from Genesis Invitational.
He's got to go drink beers.
Due to illness, he was hungover.
He totally was. He's needing some hair of the dog. He's got to be a John Daly.
They're probably about halfway through, 23, 26, and 4, so probably a little bit past halfway through the season.
Did they do like 128?
No, it's like 60 80? Or is it 82 maybe?
I don't know.
82 maybe, I could be wrong.
I don't know any sports besides football.
Yeah, they just need to figure it out. I just can't stand them. It's just awful. Yep.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Buffalo. Yeah.
Go Bills.
Yeah, go Bills. And then we'll throw the Twitch shit up there.
Yeah, we'll throw it up.
But yeah, go Bills. Thanks for tuning in.